colours on McQueen Regal as they're getting in behind the arm now, and the runners are not too far away from being sent upon their journey. The ITP World Driving Championship, it's the 10th heat over the 1700 and 55 metre journey. They're in the lane. Mobile about to extend the arms back. They're off and racing now. McQueen Regal was eased out of the fight in the early stages, and so too Kilara Lightning. And We Live in Hope is going to go down for the American reinsman Tommy Tetrick and find the lead. At the moment, Claire Elizabeth on the inside holds it out. However, the favourite We Live in Hope is about to cross and take up the front running. They were being followed away then. Over on the inside was Recommended as they travelled through. Kilara Lightning's up on the outside without any advantage of smother early. McQueen Regal gained one out, one back trail. They're being followed by High Approval back along the inside, and as they headed down the back, Let Us Somewhere was three back on the outside. It was being followed by Kenny Trickham, and Rich Virgin was at the tail of the field. As they've gone down the back, the first quarter of the last mile is 31.5, and the distinct driving style of the USA reinsman Tommy Tetrick has the lead on We Live in Hope as he sits back in the bike. We Live in Hope shows the way and brings them onto the top corner to get the Bell 1000 out. On the outside, Kilara Lightning is pulling its way up without cover. They're being followed by Claire Elizabeth on the leader's back, and McQueen Regal raced one out and one back for Dexter Dunn, and they've quickened up visibly as the two in front take one another on. On the inside, further back in the field, you've got Recommended being followed by Let Us Somewhere, and well back was Keys to the Village, who's over on the inside, and well back in the field is Kenny Trickham, as also Bill back in the field was Rich Virgin. As they run down the back, they've got short of about 600 to travel. 29 and 6 was the second sectional. We Live in Hope is again the leader. Kilara Lightning is on his outside, and McQueen Regal is east from the 1-1, is about to go up and try and put some pressure on three wide, whilst Claire Elizabeth sat on the leader's back, and Rich Virgin's about to unwind for the Spaniard reinsman right around the outside. We Live in Hope still leads them on the corner and clicks 29 and 7 for the back straight quarter. We Live in Hope is first into the lane. Kilara Lightning is still chasing hard on the outside. Kilara Lightning and We Live in Hope. We Live in Hope is still the leader. Kilara Lightning and McQueen Regal. Rich Virgin right down the outside, but We Live in Hope is doing enough, and We Live in Hope has won, beaten McQueen Regal and Claire Elizabeth. Now further back then, on the outside of those was Let Us Somewhere. Rich Virgin ran on. They're being followed by Recommended. Kilara Lightning has knocked up late. Kenny Trickham was never really in the fight. Well back High Approval, and Keys to the Village is going to be one of the last ones home.